Younger Bros testing the mic.
He always needs to test the mic.
Younger Bros testing the mother-living mic!
I mean, clearly we just need to get a better mic because he keeps having to test it.
It's skipping real bad. And I can... Oh, okay. So this is going to be a fun stream. Okay, we are more or less ready. Hello, people. It's us, Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your other host, Older Bro.
And we are back with some Danganronpa 2, where we may or may not finish Class Trial. Today we won't.
Yeah, probably not. By the way, guys, for anyone wondering where we were yesterday, we were at a concert. Well, or not a concert, but like we were at an event.
We had a monster truck show.
Yeah. So yeah, we were at an event.
So, yep, we spent the day with the family watching monster truck. It was fun. Okay. So, oh right, we're at the point where we're bringing up the weird glue stuff.
Yes.
On the outside? How? There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used. Semi-transparent glob? Like rubber, maybe?
Rubber? It wasn't rubber at all. The glob was...
I just assumed glue. But, well...
I see!
It is glue.
Yeah.
But what kind of glue?
But semi-transparent glob must have been glue. Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It isn't.
It's
I
not.
believe it is not something one typically eats.
But you can taste
That
it.
glue
Yeah.
was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so?
Yep, red herring.
Yeah.
It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
Yes.
Yep.
Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Haiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
When Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
No, that's shockingly
We
wrong.
forgot to turn down the volume a little.
I literally don't think we can turn it down much more.
And when you went back with everyone else,
I know we couldn't
Hyoko's
set it at
body
9
was
or
there
10.
too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Haiyoko was actually killed earlier.
I agree with that.
Reveal?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
What was that thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting in the music venue? It should have been a part of something originally. I should have seen what that was at the music venue. Then I should be able to figure out what it is.
Oh,
Hangman's
good. Another
getting
goddamn
bit.
word we won't know.
It's like a shutter. But I don't... Shutter doesn't fit. It's too long.
Okay, this one you will be able to figure out. Think about what type of thing that would be paper that you'd have in a building. Like if it's in your
Drywall?
what do you think that like what? No.
I don't know what the plastic piece of paper is called. I know it exists, but I don't know what it's
like
called.
it is technically drywall paper, but like nobody calls it paper. Like drywall is
It's like a drywall sheet.
Yeah, you have a sheet of drywall. No, I'm saying it like if okay. Let me make this a little bit clearer. Say that you want to put say that what paper like objects are in your room.
I don't know.
You keep on pausing the game. Why do you keep on
Because I'm
pausing
giving me time.
Well, I know,
to
but you
think
can
about
keep it paused for an infinite amount of time. So I'm like, why do you keep on pausing?
Because I'm trying to think about it, and I thought I've had enough time to think about it, and clearly not.
No. Yeah, just leave it paused.
I don't know.
It's wallpaper, man. Like this, it's
okay.
Paper you put on the wall. like what do you? How hard? How many papers do you put? Like posters, wallpaper. There ain't that much paper you put on a wall. There's an A.
Fucking destroyed it.
Unfortunately, all the L's are gone. The P's are, in theory, going to be useful in a minute. I think what we're doing here is right. I think if you delete the letters, it spawns more letters. So I think it's in our best interest to keep destroying letters. How did we not do the A already?
Yeah. It's because this shit takes too fucking long.
There's an L finally. One of two.
Two of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just delete all the W's at this point. There's two.
Oh, shit. I can't believe I got that.
There's two more L's.
Yep. Oh.
I can get it quickly because then you can get the P. Get the P.
What P?
The P at the bottom. There's another P. Oh, that's fine. Now we need an E. The heck color? There's E. Get the R.
I didn't see it.
It's orange. There's ours. Finally. Yeah, this one. This is, I think, the easiest one they've given us so far. This one's actually reasonable.
It is, but I was thinking like a shutter, like those transparent
Part of the
sheets.
wallpaper
I
is
wasn't
different?
thinking about wallpaper.
In the music venue storage room,
I didn't think this was wallpaper.
Yeah, that's because it's on the pillars.
Yeah.
So it's that's
there was
wallpaper.
also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
C. That implies that you brought it. Oh, whatever.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer
Shut
that.
up, Nagito.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper,
My God.
you can figure this out easily.
scrap of
Naruto's stupid.
paper stuck to the baton lining was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body? Meaning, did the killer use that wallpaper to make Hiyoko appear next to the pillar? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Logic dive. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
I don't
Here we go.
remember how this works.
Okay, I can sun stop.
But I think the goal is you don't want to do that.
I was trying to figure out how to jump.
You have to, there's a run button. There's some type of go fast button.
I forgot it.
X.
Here we go. Seven.
Younger bro just being like, well, what if I go real quick? Hyoko's body suddenly appeared at the crime scene. It was hidden.
It was hidden.
Absolutely. There's no way it's anything else.
No. You know, when I was playing this game, I wasn't expecting an acid trip.
The killer used to hide the body. Wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
Yeah.
Obvious, obvious. So this is like Run 2025, right?
Sorta. How did the killer hide her body?
They formed a wall, they covered the pillar.
Covered the pillar. Yeah, the thing that I said. He just literally put wallpaper directly over the fucking body.
Yep.
Which is so morbid.
It means, like, how long was Hiyoko was
Days.
there?
Well, probably not days, but like it could have been over a day for
Hours.
all we know. Hours, days.
Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's
Yep,
body,
we didn't notice it.
Hyoko's body was already there.
Yeah.
However, because it was
Yeah, you
concealed
can
within a
even see it
slightly
on this
larger pillar,
side, in
I
this.
didn't realize that at the time.
You can see it visibly
Well, that's
gets,
understandable. I mean, it makes sense
that the
you'd
pillar-
notice
yeah.
Ibuki's body right away.
sorry, my brain.
The pillar.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that you would not be able to
Visibly
easily
see
see that the pillar
Yeah.
got bigger, even though when you compare the shots, it's like, oh, obviously that pillar's way bigger.
Yep.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar.
Yeah,
So
because you can
using
see
it
the
to hang
other pillar
wallpaper totally
visibly
fits.
looks smaller.
Then the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body.
But how'd
And
they
it
get
peeled
it up
off the
there?
wallpaper as soon as I left the music
The lighting grid can drop
But
down.
the killer made a mistake.
That way it's easy
They
for the
accidentally
lighting
ripped off a piece of the wallpaper.
engineers to change the lights.
Yeah, but who here would know how to operate that?
That's the
And
question.
because of that, a scrap
There's
was
only
left
two
on the
people I can
baton
think of.
lighting.
Ibuki would be able to do it herself,
Yeah, but
and maybe
so you
the
think
mechanic.
that you think that Ibuki? Yeah, well, again, I guess we did say that Ibuki could have killed Hiyoko herself somehow.
From maybe getting the wrong idea from someone or something.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could've
But I don't
walked
think
in
that's
on
the
it.
case. Because, yeah, Hiyoko was covered up when we first found Ibuki's body. So somebody alive would have had to take down the pillar wrapping.
But going to the trouble of hiding
crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D.
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movie.
I like the thought of her interrupting him.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie, they probably wanted us to think everything was happening the same way in the movie to mix up the killing order, because they like movies to hide the weapon to let their...
It's the top one.
Yeah, it's the...
Because the entire point was to say that that's the order that happened in.
Yeah.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid.
Yeah, it's valid.
Body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
Sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
I love how Gundam is so weird that I don't know if he's like the killer or just being weird, because there's no way to know.
I don't think he's the killer. He saw the scrap of paper, but...
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the important point. Why would he give us that scrap of paper if he did it? Because that explicitly would undermine him.
It would throw us off a little, I guess.
No, it wouldn't.
But...
It wouldn't throw us off.
Like, I don't Chiaki and Gundam have been very helpful. I don't think it's either of them.
But again, it's just like so far.
Then who?
So far, there has been no obvious murderer.
No.
There's no one that's like, this person's implicated. We're literally saying one of the victims did the murder because that seems more likely than anything else.
I know.
Jerk, impossible.
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed.
Which he should have said out loud.
Make your argument. Blood on the scales.
On the souls, step ladder. Yeah,
It's probably blood on the souls.
probably. Let's see.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Not an agree.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor,
Was there any sign she stepped on something?
That'd be it, right?
That one.
Were there
Which-
even any footprints at the crime scene?
It's kind of
Maybe her
iffy
feet
though.
were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
That's not a no, that's wrong.
Weak, I say. It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Yeah, it's definitely the one that we said.
Ibuki should have still been standing when Haiyoko was killed. All right, I need to show everyone proof that
Okay,
Ibuki
so
was...
they're right. So they're implying that Ibuki was. It feels like they're implying that Ibuki was
Hiyoko
there,
died.
like that Hiyoko was killed at
Ibuki's
that
feet were on the
location,
floor.
I am telling you to present your.
and Ibuki was already there.
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
It's
I
that.
agree with that.
Yes, that's right.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
So it must have been Hiyoko's.
Yep.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye. Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb.
See,
Hajime
but he's
Hinata.
fighting this so hard. But I'm like,
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
what would his? What
Hey,
would be
Mr.
his
B.
reasoning? Hello, Mr.
Does
B.
that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized
Like, what would be
our
his
difference
reasoning
in
to
status.
kill her if
However,
Gundam was the
time for
killer?
conviction starts now. You better
Because they're
entertain me
having
to
him
the
do
fullest.
so much focus on the trial. So it's and they usually
I
do
guess
that
he's
for the
just
killer.
trying to throw us off, maybe.
But yeah, I'm just like I just can't come up with the motive.
I don't know what this wants.
Well,
Probably the
You're
step
saying
ladder.
the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor. You can't step on blood that was never there.
No blood on the
Just about
floor,
1
but there was on the step ladder.
Did you see a nice
Wait.
nightmare?
Yes, there was blood on the floor.
hold on.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet
It's this
belonged
one,
to
yeah.
Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no
Cut.
blood
That
on
one.
the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Yeah, how are you doing, Mr. B?
The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
Where did you
Yeah.
get this proof from? Did you take a photo or something?
They took
Let's
a
just
photo.
let's just go with
No,
photo.
they took a photo. That it was brought up during the investigation.
When
Oh,
the
okay.
killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all. Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Unless
So-
the killer is Mikon.
Unless the kill is me.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that It is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide?
Yeah.
Have fun with that, Mr. B. I wish you luck.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Because you're an easy target.
What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hiyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
Exactly.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Exactly.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
So you believe
She
that
hanged herself.
yeah, she hanged
There's no
herself.
fucking way she could have faked that.
If Fake hanged herself to then uncover the body and then really actually hang herself.
No.
Like, what kind of
She was going to
fucking
take
bullshit?
I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh? The killer.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't
No.
know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
So that's not possible.
Yeah.
The video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma.
Oh.
So Ibuki hanged herself right
That's the
before
critical.
Monokuma's announcement.
See, then I don't understand what the fucking point of the cloth is. See, because here's the thing.
They revealed something at the hospital, so
Yeah, they had the black cloth at the hospital. Because my understanding was like, oh, there's a projector here. Obviously, they were just doing some kind of video. They were recording something at the hospital or playing something at the hospital. And that's how they did the thing. But he went right from the hospital to the music venue immediately. So and her body was there. So there is no possible way. Let's pretend for a half a second that like Mikan did this. That like she convinced Ibuki to pretend hang herself in the hospital
and then
and then go to the music venue and actually hang herself. There's no time.
There's no time.
So what the fuck is the point of this? Like,
They also
legit, I just don't know what the point of all the evidence that we got in the hospital is. Because it's like, what does that have to do with anything?
They also smashed the device too. So
yeah. So I'm like, what the?
what I'm assuming is Ibuki didn't like do her deed as that device was smashed. I think that was the killer in sheep's clothing staging it, and then they had someone smash the camera.
Yeah, because it's like, because in theory, it could be that, like, that it could be that they had a second ladder in the hotel. Let's just pretend that this is like a double blind. That Ibuki did die. Well, no, Ibuki can't have died before Haiyoko, but that Haiyoko died yesterday, and Ibuki also died yesterday, or something stupid. And then somebody in the hospital did the stepladder and fake hanged themselves in the hospital to pretend to be a live video.
That actually would make sense.
To get him to go there.
But how they smashed the camera afterwards?
And then, because they had the camera in the hospital.
Oh, right,
and then they
could
walked
turn it off
to the building and smashed it there.
Yes.
But I'm like, but for what possible fucking purpose?
And how did they get past Hajime if they did do that?
I'm just like, what in the absolute fuck was the purpose of this absolute unnecessary bait and switch?
I got no clue at
So I'm
this
like,
point.
Since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki,
thank you,
that
Nagito.
means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
No. Before, and maybe also before.
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Weakest alibi. Okay. So, do we actually... Okay, this is a real argument.
Mikan's account.
Okay. So can we read the accounts?
Mikan, Sonia, and Fuyuhiko.
I think you have to go to the other...
Yep, I hit the wrong thing.
Okay. Mikan's account.
Right up until the Monokuma announcement.
X.
Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everybody and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. I think Mikan has the most time so far.
Fuyuhiko.
After Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. Apparently, Fuyuhiko and Mikan were only separated for a short time.
Yeah, so they did split up, but would it have been enough time to do something like get the camera from the hospital, take it to the music venue, smash it, glue the doors shut, and then meet up with him? Sonia's account.
Yoko was distraught because her kimono was...
Oh, this is, I think, a separate thing.
That's one Sonia.
Oh, no. That is actually one of the accounts. Because she told her that before her murder. Okay. So it's unrelated, but... Wait, was one of the Monokuma's account?
Right?
No.
And what about the others?
Fuyuhiko, Sonia,
Right before the
Mikan.
morning announcement,
Okay.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
We have no knowledge of that.
Everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
He said he was in his cottage, which was wrong.
God damn it.
It's Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, it's
We can
Mikan's.
exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
The last statement is no one has an alibi, and Mikan has an alibi
Right
because she was
before the morning
groping you.
announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel
That's the account
I
they're
think
looking for.
everyone at the
Oh, okay.
motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel
Because they're
doesn't
saying
have
no
an
one
alibi.
sleeping has an alibi, and it's like,
What
no,
about you guys?
unfortunately, Mikan has an alibi that I don't want to admit to. No. to the last statement. The very last statement.
Very, very last.
Very,
name.
very last statement. Just, you'll see it.
We can exclude the sick.
And what about the...
Right before them, I was totally asleep.
I think everyone.
So everyone who's... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed. That's not an out.
Aside from those afflicted,
Wait,
if
here,
nobody
here.
has an alibi.
No, that's unfortunately wrong.
So Mikon did have an alibi.
Yeah, her breasts were her alibi.
Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Thank you, Kozuichi.
Thank
You are
you.
asking the right question.
Yeah.
He's just too funny to
Yep.
be a killer.
Thank you,
No way.
Kazuichi.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Again, twice.
Too much info.
No, Chiaki's, no.
No, Steve.
We promise, no.
We promise. No, we even have your
No,
little souvenir.
That's not matter. Don't say that either.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
Well, we know he hasn't
Better
signed.
if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us?
Yep.
If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it?
Yep. That's the question. Break time.
Oh, boy.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, mon ami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop characterizing me as someone who lives off moss balls.
And here's some chance time from Dragon Ball Legends.
What's that?
Oh, it's some Dragon Ball Legends raffle.
That's
You
not what
win
I'm talking
prizes.
about.
Now then, mon amis, appeal time starts now.
Appeal time?
Your kind-hearted big brother
You're not kind-hearted.
is going to give you a chance to reclaim your honor.
I want to reclaim my staff.
Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss.
You're the jerk that treats me like a red-headed stepchild.
I know.
Yeah, that's 99% your fault.
While you were whining, your time's already running out. So please make your appeal simple.
I hate Monokuma.
About 30,000 words or so.
That's too long. It'd just be a boring appeal.
Come on. If your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way.
You already made a bag of me. What more merchandise do you want? Then I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami.
Star.
I'm not saying that. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
Ah, jeez. And I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the
Hold on.
best.
Who are they referencing here? I don't think Jenny has a sister, right?
Secret
Teenage Robot Jenny? She doesn't have a sister,
She more or
right?
less kind of has a clone, but that's about it.
Who the hell's the robot with the little...
Robot's little... I don't know too many animes with robot androids in them. There's one that I really want to watch, but she doesn't have a sister. The only robot I can kind of think of that has even remotely somewhat of a sister is Aegis from Persona. She kind of has like a sisterly relationship with those two androids, so...
Yeah, I don't know who they're talking about here.
I got nothing.
Audience, please tell us.
What a disappointment.
Okay, good. Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
Repeal ended.
Save.
Resume.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Okay, Princess Kenny.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this.
I'm
Player.
Naruto Uzumaki.
Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
We can't. You won't let us.
The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist? Yes, if they're not in their own mind.
Suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the invitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that. Forever!
But I'm thinking about it again.
Wow, he
and
actually got him to shut
you're
up.
Totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on. Try to remember the content of the movie.
Why the hell would anyone want to do that?
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
No.
Even though we're calling it an imitation,
Thank
the
you.
lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
He was killed by arrows and
But
strung up.
Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
I mean, it's not like they can get arrows.
They probably could have.
Maybe
Almost
they just
anything.
used a common substitute because it was too
Well, yeah, the
difficult to
supermarket has
put
almost
into
everything.
arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Yep.
Yeah,
'cause
okay,
She
so
was
this
there by
makes sense.
chance.
Yeah, she showed up by chance, and they had already murdered
Ibuki.
No, they were in the process of murdering Ibuki.
Yes. They
Okay,
were setting
yeah.
that up.
Yeah.
And they didn't want any witnesses.
Yep.
Yoko's murder wasn't planned.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Chiaki, I just want to be clear that we didn't sleep
Like
with
what?
Mikan.
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Sonya's account.
Yep.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music
So,
venue?
you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My
Okay,
four
now
dark
Gundam's
demons
back
of
to normal.
destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue, if that's the key to all this, I need to find out no matter the cost. It's not Sonya's account?
Let's see.
Why did
Blood on
Hiyoko
Soul.
Let's just
Let's
see what it
see.
says.
go to the music venue? There's no way we'd
Maybe
Hold
the
on.
killer summoned her.
Summoned.
If that's not it,
No.
maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
That is
That's true.
correct.
Or
Is it motel?
she was guided by the will of causality.
So this is an agree. If
It's an
Hyoko's
agree.
murder wasn't planned, then the reason Hyoko went to the music venue would nothing to do with. Oh, is this a steal? This might be a
Maybe.
steal
Could be a
option. I
steal.
think it is.
Yeah,
Sonya.
let's. Yeah.
So how? I gotta remember how to steal.
L1, and I think you have to hold for a while.
Yes.
Hyoko,
I'm pretty sure it's what Sonya just said.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If
No.
that's not it, maybe she got
No.
abducted. No, maybe she went of her own free will.
It didn't let me do it.
Okay, you gotta.
Guided by the will of
You said it was L1?
It says L or no.
That's select truth bullet.
What the fuck? It's just not there anymore.
Yeah, we gotta look this up because I don't remember at all.
If I don't fucking know. Guys, you need to start putting the damn all the controls on this damn thing. Go to the system. The system tells you all the stuff.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does. Fast
It's
forward.
none of that. Keep going. Keep going down.
Silencer.
Keep
it's
going
not
down. Or sorry,
that. I'm going up.
select
Truth bullet flashback.
loading.
Am
Go
I-
up, go up, 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 up.
That's loading. I'm pretty sure I need. Is
Yes.
it flashback?
No.
Hold down the L1 button to open your truth cylinder. Use the left stick to select the truth bullet. That's selection.
Okay, well, I don't fucking know then. You have to select one.
If you target a weak spot and hold down.
Oh, triangle. There it is. You don't call it a flashback. Just call it like that's such the worst way to put that.
why did she go to the music venue?
Maybe the killer.
If that's
No.
not it, maybe she got
No.
abducted by the killer.
No.
Okay,
No,
it's hold
maybe
down
She
triangle.
went of her own free will.
Or
You
Yeah,
have
let
to
me do
just
it.
keep holding it. It is
she was
long.
guided by the will of causality.
Like it is a really long time.
Why did she go to the music venue?
Maybe the killer.
If that's not, maybe she got she went of her own free will.
Okay, this you're never gonna
She
get
was
this.
guided
It's
by
the
will
fucking
of
room.
causality.
You are never. I don't
What?
know why it is. Just it's on. You're not selecting. You just fire the motel room key at the person who's
Go to
right.
the music venue?
But
Maybe
I
the
don't
This is
know
an
why.
agree.
Maybe she got abducted. No.
Oh,
She went
yeah.
of her own free will.
The reason why is they're saying yes, she went of her
Yeah,
own free will
we're agreeing
because
with her
she had
account.
her room key.
It's just as Sonya said. She went to the music
There's
venue
no
with her
way
own free
anyone
will.
would have figured that out. Why didn't we just use Sonia's account?
Yes.
To be like,
I
well,
know.
Sonia told her to go use the mirror at the
Yeah,
music venues. Obviously,
exactly.
she went there intentionally.
Exactly.
And then we could have had an argument with somebody and then used the key for that.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted.
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose. Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
I like how I have no doubts that she's innocent here. She just really wants to have something
she
be right.
just wants a win.
Yeah.
Mikon's account, Sonya's account.
Hyoko
Yeah,
was
I think
locked
it's-
inside her room, right?
Yeah.
She definitely got abducted or something.
Oh, it's him.
The
You
killer
gotta
forced
switch.
their way into Hyoko's room. Forced forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
No, what kind?
Just keep going.
Haiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
The only reason you didn't succeed was because
The girl
the
is so small
you didn't
and
have
weak-looking.
enough.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
Advance.
Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Haiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Double advance.
There's
Oh,
no
wow.
reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one reason
Damn
her
it.
kimono would be that messed up. She thought that's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Yep, it's gonna unadvance.
Yep.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's
Let's see what it
body.
says.
Her kimono was all messed up.
That's fine. Yeah. Or
Crap!
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one reason her kimono
is
would
that
be that messed
no,
up.
it isn't that one.
She fought the killer.
It's
Allow
that
me
one.
to cut through those
You just had to
walls.
ignore that one.
Yes.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly
Yeah, I
wear
think that they should have done this in reverse.
Wear her kimono?
it. Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Haiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
And the killer wasn't expecting her to be
I
there.
get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes.
Burn me or take off my clothes!
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet,
Kazuichi, what is wrong with you?
Hell no.
No.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Haiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Haiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Damn.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Haiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Yep.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Yes.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Haiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
I think just do the
They've been
Ibuki.
cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Oh, now you
Hey,
want me
how long
to?
are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Yeah, I'm about to say it's like you told him to shut up.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps.
Everyone actually needs help from scum like me!
So what do you think? I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
Exactly, and it was only on the ladder.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be!
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, then there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
You see, it's not something we finished talking about. Oh, they had to clean the other footprints up to the stepladder. Those footprints are still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Why didn't Ibuki leave any footprints behind?
Keep going.
Blood on the stepladder.
That doesn't necessarily answer. Like, we can see a blood stain, but that's because it dripped down.
Black curtain at the very back of the is wide enough to reach the sides on it. Oh. Did they move it? It could be that. It could be a black curtain. Surveillance video?
I don't know what they're trying to do. The display problem. Oh, okay, never mind. That's what it means. Why didn't Ibuki leave any fingerprint or behind any footprints?
Because it wasn't here.
Well, yeah, but that's not. None of the thing answers that.
Could be this. Let me try it.
No.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is it's a music venue curtain.
Okay, it is. Oh. Okay, it is the stepladder, but it's not for the reason I thought it was. It's for the stepladder because there's no footprints on the stepladder.
That's true.
I can prove it with this. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You sure about that, Hajime?
You noticed such a small detail. How
There's
amazing.
drip stains.
This is truly the talent of a chosen
Like, because she was above the stepladder, so it dripped down from her.
What are you talking about? You're obviously leading up to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic.
Of course
all
he
this
is.
time. Nagato, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Did I?
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
I'm trying to do
I'll
the
definitely
best.
try.
There was some hidden clue in that video showing seeing something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw the video, so I'm the only one who can do it. the video. Based on everything we know from the arrangements thus far, I should be able to figure out on stage. For instance, there was a certain item present when we investigated the crime scene that wasn't in the video.
Look around the hole. How much can we see?
I think it's the curtain. The black curtain in the background, huh? Based on the video alone, I don't really know if the curtain's suspicious or not. I need to remember an obvious clue.
Hold on, can we pause? Okay.
No.
Not the other. Can we see the item? Go to the music venue shot. The music venue curtain. I just want to see the image. Okay, it just shows that. Okay. I was hoping it showed the whole thing.
Okay, I don't know.
What wasn't there? Look at the rope.
Her hair? Ibuki's hair kind of dripped down.
But that's not a clue.
Damn it!
Oh, the hold on.
What?
Pause again.
Damn it!
Stop, please stop clicking things. Like you're just making time go down. I'm trying to look through. Cause there's no blood on her soles in the shot, but that's not helpful.
I got none.
Yeah. I'm literally. You gotta understand. I don't want to look up the answers. That's why I'm keep telling you stop trying to just randomly click things and actually read things, because I'm like we should try to come to the answers.
Even if I read it, I got nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Like it's not an obvious answer to me.
Yeah.
Like I have no clue.
Okay. Yeah, we're just stupid. You're clicking in the wrong spot. It's the stepladder. It's the thing we've literally already talked about. It's the blood is supposed to be on the stepladder.
Yeah, and
it is not there.
Oh
so
God.
just click the side of the stepladder.
For fuck's sake.
That's why I was like, I wanted to look at the items. So I'm like, I'm sure there's
I
something.
remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video. It's true that the steps of that stepladder
There's
were
a
dirty,
history.
But on one side,
We can go into the settings, like do the actual pause menu, like not this pause menu, the main pause menu. Transcript. Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that the stepladder I mentioned earlier, it's true that the steps of the ladder weren't dirty, but on one side.
There we go.
there was a bloodstain right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
It was clean.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Haiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene.
And that was
Stepladder
dripping
in the
down
video
from
was
her
completely bloodless.
soles.
Well, see, but that's the point, is that...
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
She has nothing. The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was a different place, but if that's so, doesn't that mean the video I saw is completely wrong? Which means the thing that's different between the video and the actual crime scene is the place.
Yeah.
Does it mean the killer used that surveillance camera unit to do something at the place? Hangman's Gambit. What's the difference between the video I saw?
Pause. We're getting the letter F. It's not hospital curtain. Keep going a little bit more.
Hospital gown? No.
No, it's too long. Oh, you can get like 2 or 3. Okay, pause again. N-I-G. I don't think nightgown's long. I think nightgown's too long. N-I-G.
It's too short.
Yeah. Well, no, the word nightgown is too long for that. I think hospital works. H-O-S-P-I-T. No, that's too long as well. I do not know. What else was different?
I think the first word is hospital.
It's too long. H-O-S.
H-O-S-T-I-A-L.
No, that's hospita.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right. It is
it's
a little
too
bit.
long.
So it's not hospital, then.
Yeah. So. Okay, we're just overly. We're over. Yeah. We would never have gotten this. The filming location. It's just the location,
Okay.
but it's just we would never
I
have.
was thinking
we
that,
would never have gotten the word filming.
But I was thinking about more items in the
yeah,
video.
you're never gonna get the word filming. Out of
Okay.
this. Well, we also haven't seen an. I guess we can set up some ends, and the M.
Oh.
Yeah, it can get real big. Oh, there's an I finally. Okay, good. Get it.
I mean, L.
That blue's L. Get it? Get the M quickly. Okay, I. There's an M.
Yep.
You also need the G. Get the G.
I didn't see it.
I don't get how, like, there's certain things that, like, I'm seeing.
It's the
like,
colors.
as I say, I understand, like, obviously I'm gonna see certain things.
And also, I have to worry about not taking damage.
Exactly. Like, so that's, I get that. But. Oh, there's O, finally.
No! Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, but, like, it's weird to me, because I'm like, you do so much with rhythm games. I'm like, I don't understand how half the time it's like, you just don't see stuff coming from the sides of the screen. It's like, it just seems completely outside of what I expect from you. The fuck's there an A?
I've not seen a single A.
Yeah. I think we need to get letters off the screen. Like, I think we don't understand something about how this game works. There's A. And the T.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that the game, it continuously recycles letters until you clear them. So, like, I think us just putting them off the side of the screen is not helping. I think we need to actively delete them. You delete the I.
Oh, I needed an I next.
Get the, yeah, hold on. I, O, we need N. That works. For O. We need N. Got it.
I make these words too fucking long.
Yeah, like, I feel like if they just said location, we would have got it.
Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
That's why we went to the
I mean,
hospital. That's
video
why we
I
did
saw
what we
was
did.
Not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of from somewhere else, what did the killer do with that surveillance camera unit? The monitor and the camera are part of the surveillance unit, and the video I saw at the hospital should have been filmed with the camera at the music venue. If that video was filmed somewhere else, the killer was able to do it by tampering. No,
Oh,
logic drive. Yeah, okay.
It's just gonna be moved to the camera, almost guaranteed. X.
He didn't necessarily move the camera. They smashed it.
Well, no. We're saying before that.
Mm.
They smashed it later, but they could have moved it somewhere else, filmed, brought it back, and smashed it.
Oh, maybe they replaced it. What? What did it say? Which part of the surveillance camera unit
The
did the
camera,
killer?
probably. Camera. Why are you going to the monitor?
I forgot the jump button.
Like, you don't need to jump, just move.
I tried to jump over to the right
Yeah.
place, and I hit the wrong button. Oh, it saves your life from the last logic drive. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh,
Oh, fuck!
Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah, you are not going nearly quick enough. Like,
This is...
Like-
this is quick. I don't know what you're talking about.
no, I'm saying you aren't reacting quickly enough. Like,
Well,
the
I'm
game's
too
expecting
busy
you to...
being
Yeah.
asked questions
I know.
while doing this.
I know. Like, I'm just saying the game's expecting you to move real quick, and we're not getting there.
Fuck's sake. Question 2. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue? No, it was the hospital.
No, the music venue.
Oh.
Because that's the one they moved.
Oh, right.
The hospital camera was at the hospital. That'll work.
It's from playing Run. I know what it's trying to do.
Yeah.
What did the killer do with the camera from the music
Took
venue?
it with them. They just moved it.
They took it with them.
See, and this is still setting up Mekon. This could still have been
I
Mekon.
think it was Mekon. I really do.
It's all coming together.
So far, she's the only one that would have had the time and maybe the knowledge to do it.
The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hiyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was destroyed it.
I see!
Yeah.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Yep.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitted to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited.
Limited to the hospital.
Yeah. that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed in the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building.
Yeah, that place inside that building. For fuck's
Are
sake.
you kidding me? Why?
Show us.
Is it the name of the hospital?
I know. I think it's.
Oh, it's the room. The name of the room. What's
the
name
word
of
is
it?
room, but that's what I'm saying. I don't remember the name of the room.
It was.
Shoot.
It's not manager's room.
No. It wasn't the on-call room. That was the other room.
No, that was the other room next to it.
It was the
surveillance room.
No. What are we getting right now? C and R. 1, 2, 3. And O.
Autopsy room?
No. Okay, pause again. Go to the items. Like, go to the other menu.
I can't. I can't.
You can't see the...
No. That's stupid. I know.
Sometimes I think the game fucks with us.
Like, guys, we know the answer. It's
Yeah,
just,
but we just
remember
don't know the damn name of the room off our heads, and they won't let us see any of the damn hints to be able to know what it is.
Yeah.
It's conference room. It was a conference room. It literally doesn't look like a conference room in any way. Oh. We're going to need the F after the N. And then E. I mean, we can get the R too, I guess. There's finally the N. F, F, F. E. Get the R. Okay. Waiting on another N. Or E.
Got an E.
There we go. N. We're also gonna need a C in a minute. There's the N's.
Oh, got it.
Okay, right there, right there.
Oh,
C. Get the C. You can delete the F. And the C. We are gonna need the R in a minute. There went the... There's the E. R. O.
another O.
Yep. And then we're gonna need an M.
So far, this has been the easiest one.
Yeah, but I think that's more just because you've been deleting more letters. I think it's more you just need to constantly be deleting letters that you don't need. There's M.
Fuck! Fucking fault.
Yeah. You need to think of it like a match 3 kind of game of like just as soon as you can delete a letter, delete it.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music video, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. The curtain.
Yeah, the music venue curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Right there. Okay.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference
That
room?
one, probably.
The second
Or
one?
did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
No.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
No, that's wrong, but I don't have evidence for it.
The hospital conference room resemble music venue. What did the killer do? The answer is proof.
There's no way the conference and the music venue look.
Which place resembled? Did the
not
conference
this
room
one.
look like the music venue? Or did the
It's
music
this one
venue
down.
look like the conference? That must be it.
Yes, that's right.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident...
The only person who's even absent from this incident completely, who could have returned and got infected by the despair disease, would be Nekomaru.
Yeah, but we're kind of just going out of hand that Nekomaru can't be guilty.
somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
You're the one that did that half-assing.
No, your face looks stupid.
That's true.
That curtain was hung so the
Oh,
music
she just
venue
wanted
would
to
look
come
like
back.
a
Oh, his ex is a knife and fork.
Have you not noticed that
I've
already?
not noticed
Yeah.
that.
In actuality,
Oh, that's funny.
even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is
Wood.
the same color as the music venue stage.
Yep.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. That's it. The reason the killer used that in the video was the candle. That's the only thing similar. Was found in front of the music. It looks like the dim light seen in the surveillance cam of the video. This is the only thing I can think of. Probably.
I can prove it with this. You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
And who else was in there and had the mind to do it? It would be Mikon.
But
If
why?
I found
But
proof
why
that
exactly?
evidence in the conference room was altered.
Like,
we
I
wouldn't
even
be
understand
sure
why
until
she
sooner.
continuously keeps trying to fall asleep with
But it
Hajime's
appears the killer already covered that up.
to convince
So I
him,
didn't
like,
find
of her
anything when I went
innocence.
there.
Well, through
There's no
non-innocence.
mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like I've heard Bayside Ka say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No.
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but
Yep.
Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere.
The Ibuki in the conference room had to have been the fake one.
Yes.
I see!
Yep.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
It was the killer.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
But it can't be Mikon either because Mikon doesn't have long enough. She has long hair, so it can't be her.
You could wrap it
I mean,
up.
she could bun it. No.
But I'm just like,
By
But
that
who
time,
would it be?
The real Ibuki must have already been killed.
yeah, this is the critical thing here is like,
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. That moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me
But
was...
why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right, I should already know. I should have already known. Who is the killer? I think it's her.
You're the only one! Miko, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Haiyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kind of
it is absolutely impossible, and yet,
her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
So it was a red herring, like I knew. I knew it.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest? On call upstairs. That's when she did it.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video.
Wait, if Nikon really is the killer, then that's all the girls from the game gone.
no, oh my god, Chiaki's still here.
No! From the game that Monokuma set up as the motive.
Yeah. The actual
She
motive.
probably wasn't
the
in her
double
right
motive.
mind.
I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Yeah,
Not only
and
that,
since Hajime,
the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick
it's again, it's like I believe her, but also there's no other evidence.
It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Nikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
But it wouldn't be if her mood changed.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Yes, it is.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone.
And I think she's right. It's
Yeah,
just
she's
also
right.
wrong.
She's right.
She just doesn't know she
But
did it.
that's also wrong.
Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you? Hey,
Do I need to grub you more?
Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me.
It's perfect, too.
Trick aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Ugh! Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No. In fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubts about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying. And
He's actually upset that he wasn't here for the important stuff.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Shut your mouth.
Don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know?
Okay, so
Makoto?
here's the problem. We have 3 things left to go. However, knowing the last time when we only had a few things left to go and then spent an extra almost hour on the fucking debate and after the fact,
Yeah.
I feel like we are obligated to stop as soon as physically possible.
All right, guys. If we'll determine a good stopping point.
Well,
Yeah.
it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
That might be a good place to stop.
Yeah, that's a good place to stop.
And we'll get back to his logic another time. Yeah.
And it's like, so yeah.
So
because-
if Mikon's not the killer,
So-
then there must be a way in and out of the hospital.
So because here's the thing. It's fundamentally, what we know is that the killer filmed something in the hospital. And the only way to get into the hospital would be
Through the lobby.
through the lobby. However, let's keep in mind this.
They can hide.
Well, they could hide, but let's ignore that. Let's keep in mind this. Fuyuhiko and Hajime go home every single night. So no one is in the lobby all night. Absolutely no one. So in theory, anyone could go into the hospital
And
after
hide.
they've left and
Oh.
hide. So that is always available.
So they set us
So,
up with Mikon.
That is possible. It could still be Mikon, but let's keep in mind, it's possible someone went in there and hid all night. However, the question would be, who the fuck could have done that? Because all we have is this rope.
Anyone could have done that, actually.
Yeah, because
That means
so it's possible. I don't know, because again, I don't remember all the murders.
the only other person that...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't remember if Mikon was one of the murderers. I literally don't remember from the few videos I've seen.
The only other person who had an alibi that was even remotely in the vicinity after the announcement was Fuyuhiko, because Mikon was the first person to see Fuyuhiko.
Yeah. Because that's the weird part of this, is that
I think they're setting up both Mikon and Hajime, and they're putting Hajime against Mikon, even after...
yeah, I think it is correct to say Nagito's innocent and Akane's innocent because they were actually sick. I believe the indication was those are not possible. Obviously, I guess Nagito could have lied, but I think the implication here is that he did not.
Chiaki's been very helpful in this.
Chiaki
so
has been very helpful.
I don't think she's a killer.
Yeah, but also it could make sense that the killer's helpful. But
Yes.
who the fuck would use this rope? No idea. So we'll have to figure
I've
it
got
out
nothing.
tomorrow.
I got nothing.
Yeah, this case is
This has been the strangest case I've ever seen.
There's no obvious line. or
Yeah,
through line.
because the first game's murder.
Because most of these are like, oh, well, they obviously have a reason for doing this. Like, why would somebody want to kill Haiyoko? Why would
Ibuki.
somebody want... Or sorry, not Haiyoko, because Haiyoko was an accident. Why would someone want to kill Ibuki? And it's like,
Yeah, why
there's
would
goddamn no
there-
reason.
The only
Like, if it was Haiyoko, if it was flipped, and Ibuki was the accident, and Haiyoko was intentional, then Mikon makes sense. Because it's like, well, she's been a bitch to me this entire time. Obviously. Like, complete obvious
That's
reason.
the
But
only
it's like,
thing I
there's
think
no
of.
fucking reason anyone would have killed Ibuki.
And when was the despair disease turned off? After the murder?
Yeah. But it was supposed to be after the bodies were discovered. But again, all the other despair diseases have been so obvious, like it's so telegraphed. So it's unlikely that Mikon's just been going through a despair disease that no one's known about.
She would know how to clean off blood if she got any on her.
Sure. But
I got no clue.
no idea. And I don't think this rope is indicating that it's Nekomaru either. That wouldn't make any more sense either. So it's not like it's not like they're literally red herring everyone.
If it's
Like,
not
it's-
Nekomaru, then it would have to be, I would say, the mechanic. The mechanic would be able to tamper with the surveillance like this. And he would know how the stuff works. And
Sure, but he also wasn't in the hospital.
But well, as we were saying,
again,
he
he
could
can-
have went
yeah.
there at night, snuck in.
Yeah. So I guess that's true.
Anybody could have snuck in,
Absolutely
though.
anyone could have snuck in. The literal only people that are immune from this at this point is Hajime, because he's Hajime, and technically Nagito and Akane, which we're assuming are completely incapacitated by rule. So, yeah, I've got no clue.
No idea. All right, so that's going to have to be it for this episode. Oh boy, this is a tricky one. The killer really stumped us with this one. So, like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to your videos. Do read them. Follow on Twitch, and we'll see you guys in more of this class trial. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.